welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. We're headed over to the Ford dealership right now. We gotta get some oil for the 2024 Mustang GT. We gotta get a filter. We gotta get the oil changed because we are currently getting both Mustangs ready for Mustang Week Texas. This car has 7,800 miles on it. We are about to hit 8,000 miles. We will be going over 8,000 miles. I can almost guarantee it during this weekend. So definitely want to get the oil change because that means we are going to be eclipsing that 3K mile oil change interval. And I don't really want to go past that with this car. So we're going to get the oil change now. Preventative maintenance. I gotta order some oil for the Shelby GT350, and we'll get that changed later in the week because we may or may not be going on a little road trip to go test out some more cars later in the week as well. So if you guys are enjoying the content on the channel, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications to stay up to date. We're also gonna get the 2024 Mustang GT detail today as well. I already got the Shelby detail. That car is all clean. I actually have not taken that car out the garage since I want to say Saturday. Yeah, I haven't taken that car out the garage since Saturday, so that car has just been chilling. It is clean, and I need to get this car cleaned up. The weather's kind of bipolar. Like, it rained Sunday, and then it was supposed to rain yesterday, but it didn't. It was supposed to rain today, but it's not. So I'm gonna get all this done right now before it potentially rains, put it in the garage so I can try to beat the weather. But obviously, you know, if it rains, it rains. It is what it is. This is the daily, so it's gonna get hit with some weather, you know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. You can't avoid that here in Houston. It's pretty bipolar. It's supposed to rain every day this week, and then it doesn't, so I don't really know. Hopefully it's dry this weekend. That's what I'm praying for. Hopefully it's dry this weekend. If it's gonna rain, like rain today and tomorrow, don't rain Thursday through Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's gonna rain, do it right now when nothing's going on where it doesn't matter. But if you guys are coming to Mustang Week, let me know down in the comment section. I think it should be pretty big. I think it should be pretty big. First time they're doing this in Texas. Honestly, as far as like attendance wise and like, you know, cars out, I think it theoretically might be bigger than Texas 2K just for the fact that this isn't like strictly like a race car type deal. This is like literally just everything. Yeah, it's just Mustangs, but at the same time, it's just like whenever there's an excuse for cars to be out, trust me, here in Texas, cars are out. Even when just bikes are out, cars are out. So I think it should be pretty it should be pretty big. It should be pretty fun. I'm gonna be going down to Galveston later on Thursday. Not gonna be able to make it in the morning, but we'll be going down later Thursday. But again, Thursday is a weekday. I don't think it really matters. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there Friday, I'll be there Saturday. So I think those are the days that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like the weekdays, like if you ain't racing, going to meets on a weekday don't really mean anything. And obviously, since it's Mustang Week, not Texas 2K, I'm not really too sure if there's gonna be any, you know, crazy action going on here in the Houston area. But I know there's gonna be some action outside of the Houston area, so we might go ahead and test some cars out. Put this bad boy in the drag mode right now. We are not on the E-blend. We're on straight 93 right now. Obviously, it's in full daily mode because we're just cruising. I'll probably put it back on the E-blend like Friday or something like that, just because I'm gonna take both cars down there. Derek's gonna be whipping this car, and I'm gonna be whipping the Shelby GT350. We got a Mustang up here. Is this an EcoBoost? Oh, we're not downshift yet. I think this is an EcoBoost. It's definitely an EcoBoost. Yeah, it's an EcoBoost. It is a good old EcoBoost. EcoBeast. curious what it's gonna get up to. It's like 82 degrees. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. 233, yeah, not bad. You know, chirp the tires. I love how the tires just chirp with this car. Y'all saw that shit?
I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
What the fuck? No turn signal, no nothing. Fast reaction right there. Holy shit, that was close. Dude, that idiot in that Honda just almost like hit me. Legitimately, that dude that dude, I think that was a Honda Sonata, bro. That dude in that Honda Sonata literally just tried to get a check right there. Because that wasn't a merge lane. I was literally in the middle. That dude literally just tried to get a check. That's actually crazy, bro. Wow. You gotta be fast. That's what I was saying, bro. Like, people out here in Texas, they can't drive. People in Texas cannot drive whatsoever to save their life. Like, it's crazy. It's just like, hey, what's that meme? I turn now, good luck everybody. Literally, that was exactly what that was. Just somebody just merging off the highway, not paying attention, and just cutting every single lane just to turn into like a parking lot. Like, dog, that's why I'm telling people, man, like, people out here cannot drive in Texas. It is absolutely insanity, man. Like, no turn signal, no nothing. You clearly see my car. And I know cars like that got the blind spot assist and stuff like that because they're cruiser economy cars. You know, they're meant for people who can't drive. It don't make no type of sense, man. That's crazy, bro. That is absolutely crazy. All right. Try not to get hit. I'm gonna walk the lot too. I'm curious what type of cars they got on the lot. Last time I went to this Friendly Ford, or not really Friendly Ford, the Planet Ford, they sold like out of all Mustang GTs, like no cap. Like, they be selling Mustang GTs out here like crazy. Like the S650s, they fly off the lot here at this dealership. Who's ever running the Mustangs out here, man, they're doing a great job because they're flying off the lot. Last time I came, all they had was EcoBoosts, legitimately. You know, it always makes you think like, man, like these technically are selling the worst out of like any gen, but like, man, they're flying off the lot at this dealership. They must be running some deals or something like that because I think they have a couple dark horses up here, man. Like, dark horses, they're kind of hard to sell because the prices are so high that I feel like people are like buying other cars like 60K, 70K, you know what I'm saying? You could buy a C7Z, a 6th gen Z01, a Shelby GT350. Like, there's a lot of cars you can buy for like 60, 70K. And I feel like people are just not really caring for the dark horse as of right now. They got one right there. White one. Non-handling pack, damn. Man, you gotta get the handling pack dark horse, dog. That's the whole purpose of buying that car, is the handling pack joint. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm going over here like I have 4 points still. Crazy. I'm out here going the long way to go pick up where I need to go pick up, but it is what it is. Man, when you buy one of these cars, like, you actually get like a shitload of Ford points. Like, this is the first time I'm actually paying out of pocket for an oil change. I've had this car for over a year.
A few moments later.
All right. Got the oil, got the filter. About to get this oil change. Hopefully we can just get in and get out. That would be preferred. Hopefully it's not too backed up. It might be backed up. I wanted to come early. We got here. We got a Bronco. I think a Raptor over there, if I'm not mistaken. We got a 2024 back over there too. You got a, nope, yep, Raptor F-150 and a Bronco. Hell yeah. Am I lined up right? Yeah, we good. All right, let's go ahead and walk the lot, see what they got. Performance pack right here. I don't know if y'all can see, but it is an MT82 car. It's premium. That's nice. Wingless too. A wingless performance pack with active exhaust. This is actually kind of clean. How much they asking for this? Hold on, y'all. Damn! 65. Sheesh. It's 2025. 2025. 6-speed manual. Damn, 65 bands. That is actually crazy when you think about it. This is a non-performance pack. It is a base 10-speed. I like the color though too. Has a black wing, not paint matched, with active exhaust. It's actually pretty dope. How much I asked for this? This is a 2025 54. Sheesh. Hey, these new Mustangs are crazy expensive, man. I ain't gonna lie. Crazy expensive, man. Like, keep in mind, I bought an MT82 version for like over 10K less off the lot. That's nuts. But it was 2024. But 2025s were not when I bought my car. Wow. 10-speed. I do like this color. This is definitely a base. Yeah, base model. How much they ask for this? 50? Damn, they need to slash the prices on these, man, for real. Yeah, 52 right here. 52, that's crazy. 2025. Dang, man. Now I like this color, I ain't gonna lie. I like this color. This is a premium. I like this color. 10 speed. I bet you this is probably close to 60. I bet you. I like this color though, man. Yeah, 56. Black wing. Not paint matched. Does not have the active exhaust. That car did have the active exhaust. It does not. No active exhaust. Here's a base model right here, I believe. Yeah, base model. 10 speed. It's 301A. Actually, I think they all come with 301A now. $52. So essentially all these went up like about seven bands. You got a convertible. All these went up roughly about 7 bands, I believe. I got mine for 45. 65 convertible, 10 speed. Active exhaust, gloss black wing, wingless convertible right here, 10 speed. This is an EcoBoost. How much I asked for this EcoBoost? I bet you this shit like 40 or something. Yeah, dude, 42. Convertible EcoBoost. Jesus. Another EcoBoost. EcoBoost. You got a 5.0 over here. Premium. Ten speed. 55. Paint match wing. Non-active exhaust car. Non-active exhaust car. Man, it's crazy. Like, I got lucky with mine. I for real got lucky with my car. I really did. I really got lucky with mine. I think the move right now is just to buy a lightly used 2024 if you want to get an S650. 55 for this. That might be the move, honestly. Just buy a lightly used 2024. This has a night package, it's all black. This actually looks nice though. Like this murdered out one's pretty clean. This would be a nice build. 61, sheesh. 10 speed. I mean, it's nice though. It's probably got active for 61. Got to, yeah. This low key, it's expensive as hell, but I do like this. It's actually pretty clean. Just an all murdered out look. California special. Ooh, I know this is taxed. I'm not a huge fan of the California specials in this gen. I don't know why. I don't like the blue. It's just kind of, I feel like it just kind of throws it off a little bit. 60. It's a 10-speed car. Definitely doesn't have active exhaust for that price. Oh, it does. Wow. Surprised. This car has active. Performance pack. I was about to be like, whoa, that's a crazy wing right there. But $65, 10 speed. Yeah, man, these are taxed. I'm gonna just check this red one out, but and that blue one. What y'all think, man? 51. Yeah, these are about 51, y'all. Like 50. It's gonna cost 50K to get into a 2025 right now, for sure. I like this red though, dude. I really do. I like this red. This one is clean. They're just so expensive, man. That's the one thing. They're just so expensive. It's crazy, bro. Like, the crazy thing is, every single car on this lot except the EcoBoost is more expensive than what I paid for my Shelby GT350 with 10,000 miles on it, 10,800 miles on it, which is mind-boggling to me. 50. Crazy, bro. MT2 car right here. Non-active. Damn. Oh, we got a bronze package. You don't really see too many bronze package cars. I'm gonna check this out. It's premium. Oh yeah. 59. It's a 10R car. It's clean though. I like the bronze package. Active exhaust. Seems like a lot more people are opting for active exhaust. I think people realize that, you know, the active exhaust, it just sounds so much better than the regular exhaust, and it just looks better, honestly. But damn, man, these things are taxed. Oh, they got a dark horse back here right now. They got a dark horse right here. This is a non-handling pack. It's a dark horse right here. With the front bumper with the cooling. Straight up dark horse. How much they ask for these? 67, bro. MSRP is 67. What is this? It's a Trim It car. Non-handling pack. See, the thing is, I already know what's gonna happen. When these get down into like the 50K price range, I'm not gonna lie, just because they do have like the forged motor and stuff like that, I really would go ahead and just take everything off my 2024 and put it on a dark horse. But as of right now, 67 is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know, but they look good. Damn, these really are expensive.